Welcome to SKR Avatars. In this video, I'll be sharing my reviews on the books that I read in July. This month, I read 7 books. My first series this month is Stargirl, written by Jerry Spinelli. There are 2 books in this series. The first book is Stargirl, and the second book is Love, Stargirl. I would recommend the series for ages 12 and up. A movie was released for the first book, Stargirl. Stargirl's real name is Suzanne Carway. She has been homeschooled her entire life until 10th grade. The first book shows her struggles in high school, and the second book is about Stargirl after she leaves Arizona. The first book, Stargirl, is narrated by a character named Leo Borlock and is written about Suzanne Carway. Suzanne calls herself Stargirl. She has been homeschooled all the time. She finally goes to Micah High in Arizona for 10th grade. Since her first day at school, everyone knows she is different from others. Some people don't like her, some ignore her, and several are interested in her. Stargirl only has one friend, Dory Dilson. That is until she meets Leo Borlock, who thinks Stargirl is interesting. Leo and Stargirl have a strong relationship together. Leo was a popular person at Micah, but his relationship with Stargirl caused him to be unpopular. To Leo, popularity was more important than Stargirl. This caused Stargirl and Leo to break up. During the story, Stargirl goes from unpopular to popular and then back to unpopular at Micah High. I think it would be better if the author told us what happened to Stargirl at the end of the book along with Leo's future. I like that it's about friendship and fitting into a new place. Out of 5 stars, I would rate this book 4.5 stars. The second book, Love, Stargirl, is a book full of letters written to Leo from Stargirl. Each letter describes her life after moving to Pennsylvania. The book starts with making friends with people in her neighborhood. Stargirl meets each character individually, sometimes at odd places and times. In the end, Stargirl makes a show during winter solstice and invites everyone in her neighborhood. In my opinion, my favorite part of this book is that the author gave us a few facts about the winter solstice throughout the entire story. I rate this book 5 stars. The third book that I read this month is The Iron Trail, written by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. This is the first book in the Magisterium series. There are 5 books in this series. Callum Hunt is a 12-year-old boy with magical powers. His parents have magical powers too. Cal's mother had died in a cave on a mountain when she was fighting a war against the enemy of death. Cal has to take the Iron Trail, a test to enter Magisterium. Magisterium is a school for magical people. After passing the Iron Trail, Cal goes to Magisterium. He didn't have any interest in attending the school. At school, he made 2 friends. This book shows Cal's struggles and achievements during his first year in Magisterium. In the end, he finds the truth about himself. My favorite thing about this book is that it is a mysterious book full of tricky adventures, with 2 of 3 friends finding the truth about themselves. My rating for this book would be 5 stars. Michael Way, the Prisoner of Cell 25 by Richard Paul Evans is number 4 in my list. This is the first book in the Michael Way series. There are 10 books in this series. Michael Way is an ordinary-looking high schooler at Meriden High. But he's special. Michael is electric. Michael and his best friends, Austin, Liz, and Taylor Ridley, found out that there are other kids in the world with similar electric powers, and that someone is hunting them. When Michael's mother is kidnapped by the hunters, the 3 best friends have to save as many kids as they can and try to save Michael's mom. This book is about Michael getting to know who he is and how he got these powers while saving as many electric children as possible. I like that this book is a science fiction book. I usually do not like sci-fi books, but sometimes I do like them. I also like that it has a bit of fantasy in it, like the magical electric power. I rate this book 5 stars. The next book that I read is The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. This is the first book out of 4 in the Mysterious Benedict Society series. An odd ad caught Rainey Muldoon's eye. The ad said, "Are you a gifted child looking for special opportunities?" Rainey is an orphan and surely a gifted child. He enrolled himself to take a set of odd tests that were testing his knowledge. There were many kids taking the test, but only 4 participants passed the test, including Rainey. The 4 kids have a new challenge: to save the world from the principal of the Learning Institute of the Very Enlightened. This book is about the struggles of solving this challenge. I like this book because it is part fantasy and part science fiction. I rate this book 5 stars. The War That Saved My Life by Kimberly Baker Bradley is the 6th book that I read this month. This is the first book in the War That Saved My Life series. There are 2 books in the series. The book takes place during World War II. The story is sad, but has a happy ending. Ada, a 10-year-old girl, has never left her apartment. She has a twisted foot and her mother doesn't like it. Her mother treats Ada horribly. Ada has a little brother named Jamie who is completely normal. Unlike Ada, Jamie is allowed to go outside, make friends, and go to school. A war is happening. Ada's mother sends Jamie away to protect him from the war, but doesn't send Ada. Instead, Ada sneaks out with him. They are sent to Kent in England, where Susan Smith is forced to take in the children. A new adventure starts for all 3 of them, starting with getting to know each other. To me, the details of each important moment made the story better. The theme of the story, to never give up hope, is very important in life. I would rate this book 5 stars. Number 7, Above by Roland Smith. This is the 2nd book in the Benedict series, which only has 2 books. Kate Zane's grandfather has a great scheme up his sleeve that will destroy the entire world. Pat O'Toole and his brother Coop, along with Kate, have to stop his plan. Kate's grandfather is nicknamed Lode, Lord of the Deep. They have to find out what his plan is and a way to stop it. Lode loves nature more than humans. He believes humans are destroying nature by creating many artificial things. Lode wants to stop this, which is bad for the world. This book is about Kate, Pat, and Coop stopping Lode's great plan. In my viewpoint, I think I would like it more if the novel was written with 3 points of view instead of just 2. My rating for this book would be 4.5 stars. This month, July, was a wonderful reading month. I loved every single book that I read this month. I think it was worth reading these 7 books. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video.